there, I'm Dr. Francesca Zabollo, and as you know, I talk about food design. Today we're going to talk about how to open a pomegranate. So I was browsing here and there, and I found this video on Facebook. I think the page is this one, and let's watch this video. I have removed the audio so I can talk over it. So this guy, he's watching how the pomegranate is made, and he talks about these the wedges, and then he makes these cuts. And then he pops open what looks now like a lid. And then he's showing us how really the pomegranate is made of wedges, exactly like an orange. And then he starts cutting exactly where the edge of the wedges are. Once you've done that, then you just pull the wedges and magically this pomegranate opens. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I mean, pomegranates are magical on their own, and then you just pull the center part to reveal the last bits of seeds that are at the bottom, and there you have them. So, fantastic. Why did I want to show you this? First of all, I've tried. I wasn't exactly successful, but I think it was because my pomegranate was a bit old and it started being a bit weird. But I will try again as soon as I find another juicy pomegranate to try with. But try it yourself and let me know how it goes. Because really pomegranates are one of those fruits that you never know how to approach them and to open them. So when I found this video, I was like, ah, that makes sense. But most importantly, why did I want to show you this video? Here is why. It seems to me that it is only when we really observe nature that we are then able to live in a better, a stronger, richer relationship with nature, that we are able to have a richer life within nature. So I'm taking the example of the pomegranate and really zooming out to our relationship with every thing that nature gives us, like a pomegranate, for example. So as food designers, we are trained to design stuff and we are brilliant and we use technology. I want to say that sometimes, and if you go on the internet, you'll find weird things to open pomegranate, with which to open pomegranate, but sometimes we just need to observe nature and really look how things are made, how things are designed by nature, to coexist with it, co-live with it in a better, stronger, richer way. So if we do this as designers, and actually when we take inspiration from what nature does and the way nature does it, then we enter the world of biomimicry. And this is the thing that I wanted to talk to you about today. Biomimicry, I've mentioned it in my food design courses. I don't know if you have been here and there in the online school of food design and seen various courses, but I mentioned it. But I'm going to show you a website that tells us perfectly what it is. This is biomimicry.org. And their definition is that biomimicry is an approach to innovation that seeks sustainable solutions to human challenges by emulating nature's time-tested patterns and strategies. So what this movement has been saying for quite a few years now, a few decades I think at least, but in reality we have always been doing, is that we should look at nature and try and get inspiration from how nature does things to become better at doing those things ourselves. For example, consider that nature and animals like ants spend 0 hours stuck in traffic, whereas human beings in LA in 2013 spent a lot of numbers of hours stuck in traffic. Steve Jobs said, I think the biggest innovation of the 21st century will be at the intersection of biology and technology. A new era is beginning. And then I want to read you just this quote. When we look at what is truly sustainable, the only real model that has worked over a long period of time is the natural world. I would encourage you to go on this website and browse the videos and the information that they give you, biomimicry.org, to find out how you can use biomimicry in your food design work. Before I leave you, I want to remind you that if you're interested in food design, I have just published a few books on food design thinking. One of them is Think Like a Food Designer, and this is especially for those people who are either approaching food design for kind of the first time, the first period in their life, or they have started approaching it already, but they want something to constantly trigger different ways of thinking like a food designer. Because this book has 60 activities that you can do daily or once a week, whenever you want, that will trigger different ways of looking at the world, different ways of looking at the world of food, think about sustainability and creativity itself. So it kind of trains you to think like a food designer. 60 activities. And well, I think this book is beautiful, but maybe I'm a bit biased. Anyway, Think Like a Food Designer. I'll put the link in the description below. You can find it on every Amazon.co.it.es, wherever you're from. And with this, as always, thank you for watching this video. Have a lovely day and happy food design.